Good morning, Scott Poole with the American Ghost Project. We're going to be going over footage from Bloodsteps Manor this morning, or almost noon at Central Time in the United States. For those that are keeping score, Bloodsteps Manor is in southern Illinois, in Cairo, Illinois, one of the most historic places that we have ever investigated as far as the entire city being historic. You get your tickets now. We've already sold at least a few tickets. There's just a few spots left. This place is very haunted. It's your chance to experience a real haunted manor in one of the most haunted cities in the United States, and that excludes Savannah and St. Augustine. Cairo is one of the most haunted locations we have ever been to. Also, you get the chance to meet, of course, us, which is a little bit of a bonus for some of you all. I don't know how much of a bonus it could be. But you also get to investigate with us and utilize our equipment. And here's the other catch. I know I will be there. I don't know who else on the team is going to be there, but I will definitely be there, and I will not leave until you are personally finished with your investigation. So if you want to stay up, you arrive at 8 p.m., right? Come with a full belly. We should have snacks, plenty of drinks on hand. You'll have breakfast provided for you and a place to stay. Sleep. Shower if you want. I believe that the bathrooms will be open for anybody who wants to freshen up in the morning, or once you get there, depending on how long of a drive you have. And here's the thing. If you want to stay up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, this is unlike any other investigation, I promise. Because most of the crew would go home at a certain time, like midnight. That's not the case here. This is my life's passion. Other than my children, which I have, of course, two. One of them will be 17 next month, in about a month, actually, and a 12-year-old. And of my wife and my mom and my family and friends, this is my life's work. This is my passion. So I will not leave until you're completely finished and want to call it a night. So we're going to go right back into the footage here. What I find very interesting is and for whatever reason, I don't hear, let's see here. There we go. Okay, so now I can hear it. So I'm just off camera. Actually, you can see my boot right here. The camera that we are reviewing here. Hey, Sabrina Davis. The camera that we are currently reviewing, there's a GoPro on the table. There is I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. There's a GoPro on the table, right? There is a full spectrum camera here. It's recording. It's a perfectly functioning camera. For whatever reason, I can't find that footage. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it is. I have all of my SD cards in this handy little Pelican style case, right? I can't find it. Anyway, we'll get back to that. So I start feeling something, and I can tell you right in my right flank, like kidney area back. It was like somebody was pinching me. Service in World War II, I'm very sorry to hear that you died in a motorcycle accident after you came home. There's Logan pulling in. See, what's really interesting here, actually, I don't think I'm starting to hurt just yet. I say, here's Logan coming in, and you hear a voice immediately say, who was that? Logan pulling in. Who was it, or who was that? Probably who was it. Who was it? Very cool. You made it. Ow. Ow. Ah. Now, I want you to pay attention really quick to this little piece of evidence. I cannot confirm or deny that this is paranormal in nature. However, you don't hear the interference in the ghost portal, which is sitting right here. You don't hear this interference until I start feeling this pain, which re-emphasizes and solidifies what I was feeling at the time. Listen closely. Ow. Ah.
Can I try something?
Okay. You hear that? You hear that background? It doesn't do that. It's not supposed to do that. It's actually supposed to just filter out sounds and only listen to voices. Ow. Ah.
Can I try something?
Okay. Pain in my back. Let's listen to that voice really quick. There is a voice there, and I think it just said Army. I just heard something off camera. I don't know if anybody else heard that or not. If you guys are keeping up with the channel, I made some changes this morning with the channel, and I'm not happy with it. I would turn the camera around, but it's hooked onto a... I can't do that. You all know that we're having... I haven't felt anything since this morning, and now I'm... Let's just keep going. Y'all know that we are starting to have a little bit more happen at our home. Might give out tickets to come to my house. I mean, you want to talk about haunted? Let's talk haunted. All right. Ooh, that does sound like Army. Y'all hear that voice? Right there. Army. I was in the Army. I did not ask the service member what branch of which branch he served in. And I'm assuming they said it was a he because they said son. Army. Army. There you go. Now I don't know if the spirit is referring to... Whoops. I just shut down the program monitor. How do I get that back up? Window, workspaces, window. Excuse me. I've got to get the program monitor back up. Okay. Label this really quick. Let's listen to this again. So it'll be repeated. So hang with me. It's really fast. Let me slow it down a hair. I'm not sure what this is saying now. Whoa. So I just reversed this. Does that not sound like watch? Watch you. Watch. Okay, well that sounds completely different when it's in reverse. Sometimes these voices come in reverse and I have to adjust fire a little bit, and what I thought was Army could be a completely different word, and that's what makes this field of study so very interesting. They don't come with subtitles. Yeah, watch it. Thank you, Carl. But see, here's the timeline. Here's the regular one right here. I'm sorry. You guys didn't see what happened. The source monitor pulled up. So there's normal. There's enhanced. There's enhanced. These two right here, I'm going to label them something different so you guys can see that they're, let's go mango. Isn't that a pretty color? So Here's original. We'll just label this, I don't know, lavender. No, that's awful. Violet. No, that's awful too. Iris. Oh gosh, that's the same color. Green. Okay, so that makes it easier to see. So let's just play this in real time, shall we? Let me move this down just a little bit. So these two are the repeated ones in an enhanced audio format, you know, threw it up in Adobe Audition. These two right here, I select speed duration and hit reverse speed. So it's going in reverse. Watch it. Like, I need to watch, maybe I ran into a spirit. I'm not really for sure. I don't know what to make of that, honestly. And I apologize for how bright it is over here. We're midday in Southeast Missouri, so it is, the sun's out. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful fall day in Southeast Missouri. I hope that wherever you are in the world and whenever you watch this, you're having a great time and it's good, peaceful fall weather. Also want to remind folks that we'd love to see more supporters on the page. We're steadily losing supporters. It's only $5 a month to support our page. This enables us to help pay for fuel for the ambulance, purchase new and or repair existing gear, purchase new gear, and so on and so forth. We don't get paid to do what we do and to bring you the content that we do. And also stars are enabled for this broadcast. So I always want to remind folks that stars are a lot cheaper than, of course, supporting, but stars are enabled for the broadcast.
Ouch.
Ow.
It said ouch.
Sit out.
And see, they think that it says ouch.
Did you hear it, Scott?
Take this.
What was that?
Scott?
Take this.
Did you hear it, Scott?
Take this.
Did you hear her? She did. She said, "Did you hit Scott?" That's Susie Holland saying, "Did you hit Scott?"
Did you hear it, Scott?
Take this.
And see, I hand the live rig over to Marty. You can't see that because this camera is stationary.
Now,
And that's the light you see right there. That's the light from the live rig.
is that attached? Yeah.
Did you hurt your back in the accident? Let's go over to the live rig real quick and see exactly in this point of view what happens. Yeah, right here. This is when it happens. I just got a pain in my back. Yep, right here.
Can I try something?
See, Mama Joe wants to try something, and I don't even know that she said that, or I wasn't even paying attention because it was hurting so bad. It was a sudden, sharp, acute pain in my right flank, right back, rear kidney area. Interesting. I just got a pain in my back. So let's reverse that one from the live camera. Let's just take this and slow it down, 85, and reverse the speed. See how that sounds different? It sounds different than the other camera. Okay, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. That's actually clearer. Isn't that crazy? Watch it. Does that sound like Dad? Nobody in the spirit world should be calling me Dad, but I am a dad. Oh, I don't know what's going on. All I know is this is some creepy footage, and it's just getting creepier. This is, like I said, a genuine opportunity for you guys to purchase tickets and get on out to Blood Steps Manor, October 15th and 16th. It's just 10 days away. Ow. Ow.
It said ouch.
And see, they think that it says ouch. It's strange.
Take this.
There's the Marty. And you can see that I'm in clear distress here. I am not an actor, and I would never be acting, and those that watch the show know that I would never exaggerate anything that happens to me because I just don't think that's the right thing to do, ever. That's just not in my nature. I don't have to.
Did you hurt your back?
There's the XLS down here.
Back in the accident?
That's the, well, we'll just call it what it is. It's the structured light sensor camera. Ghost Adventures calls them XLSs now for whatever reason. We are going to keep calling ours the SLS because when I try to explain to folks the acronym, it won't make any sense to say structured light sensor camera, which is what it is.
What was that?
And I love this little rocking chair here and its placement and just the symmetrical way this shot looks.
All about? Oh, Mom? What was that all about? Oh, Mom?
I don't know.
One. Just a spirit saying one. It almost sounds like they have an accent too, which is also rather interesting. We have captured plenty of paranormal evidence since we have been investigating that would definitely suggest that some of these spirits that are coming across are not from the United States. That would mean, hey Angel, that would mean that, I mean, would this be an immigrant? It's only my guess. I'm only guessing why. I mean, when we were over at Bloomfield and we were at the Miller House, when we were over at Stoddard County Poor Farm, we have been to various places. Actually, we've been to places. Hell, we got a Russian word earlier from this house. These have got to be immigrants at some point in time. I'd really hope to think that we're not going to run into a spirit that's been trapped in this place for 100 years. This house is old. It's over 100 years old, easily.
Well.
And we heard 12 in real life, in real time. Well, I can slow it down because it kind of sounds like 12. You know, we're trying to make sense out of it at the time. Let me just slow it down. Still sounds like 1, to be honest. And not, it almost kind of sounds like Juan, like he's saying it with an accent, and he could be, you know, Mexican, Latin American, perhaps Hispanic. Almost sounds like he's got a little bit of an accent because Juan and Juan would sound very similar. But if he's from, let's say, Mexico, in general, if he's just speaking Spanish, I don't think one is in their dictionary. That's not how they would say one. It's uno. It's completely different. So Juan might be what he's saying.
I don't know.
Juan. I'm saying it sounds like he's got an accent. It's what's really great is we all know that this is a spirit. We all know that it may be responding late to a question we've already asked. I'd have to go back into the footage. It's got inflection, it's got tone, and we know that it's male, which is really neat.
Well, what? Wow? Did you say wow?
And believe it or not, that that right there is a voice.
Wow?
I can try to clean it up as much as I possibly can, but I do not think that I will be able to. Sometimes I can, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh my goodness, that was a voice. Let's see what I can do with it.
Did you say wow?
That sounds way too staticky for my software, at least. Ooh. Now do you guys understand how that's a voice? It's not just random static. It sounds like random static at the time. But what I have learned by doing these in-depth, and I mean in-depth. Yeah, thank you, Carl. I agree. Sounds like Juan in Spanish. These in-depth reviews is... That's a voice. Now, I don't know what they're saying. But that's the same voice, whether it's human or not, across multiple sweeps, trying its best to communicate with us. I wish I could figure out what they're saying, and I feel bad that I don't have the technology available to me to decipher what this particular spirit is saying. It's just static. I'm going to denoise it again. I don't know if this is going to help. This sounds like at me. At me. This can literally be anything. This is the problem is that it's so staticky that it can literally be anything. But that's that's two syllables. One syllable. One syllable and then another. Just one syllable. But you can hear the two syllables there. Let's try something. Let's try it. Let's go backwards. Let's go in reverse. Let's just see what happens. It's probably going to be scary. Okay, that's nightmare fuel. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, that sounds like it's in reverse now. And when it sounds like it's in reverse, then it's truly the way we had it was the right way before. Just flip that back around. See, there's the original. There's no way. Yeah, that's a sentence. That's definitely a sentence, Diana. Kind of sounds like I'm with Carl. Come with me. This last part sounds like come with me. Will you come with me? Whew. I will go with you, but you better bring me back. I'm not crossing over. I'm not ready. I'm alive and kicking. But, you need to cross over. That's for sure. And I'll help you with that crossover process. But I'm alive and kicking, my friend. That was a new one. I've never actually felt real like. My mom is using a different. Okay, what's up, Dan? Hey, by the way, Dan, I've got some free time this weekend or this week. We may meet up sometime and get that microphone from you and those binoculars. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a flashlight. It was like a headlamp or something. Oh man, I mean it's a voice.
felt real light. And Mom is using a different kind of electronic.
Let me see if I can adjust that color. That looks really washed out. I mean, like, uber washed out. Wow. Yeah, those whites are way too high. Maybe it's just the camera. Turn down the... Yeah, it's just the camera. Potato quality. There, it's a little warmer. I guess that'll have to work for now.
EMF detector.
I just adjusted the, and it went right
There you
back.
go.
Well, right back to where it was at. Because I had edited that part. There. It's a little bit less annoying looking. Bring out some natural colors. Paint a little happy tree here in the corner. If you don't get that reference, you're not old enough. Happy little ghosts. Happy little spirits over here. Editing. Bob Ross, God bless your soul, my friend. You were an amazing man. Let's see here. Well, actually, I can put the timeline on the... Yeah, so you guys can keep an eye on the timeline while I'm editing.
Reads and volts. Here, I'll show you.
Good evening. Good evening. Oh. This is still night one. I'm still reviewing night one. I'm over on the live camera because I figured out a way to download the footage. It was not allowing me. Facebook really hit a speed bump yesterday, and I was trying to get footage. Not cool that I could not, because it did not save to my phone. And I thought that was a little strange at the time. Didn't think anything of it, but
This dude reads in volts and milligauss down below. And right.
whoa. A pause. Okay. Nobody's talking. Phone, chill out. My phone just, thought, oh. Now, if this is a bad word, I'm sorry ahead of time. We have gotten bad words before. There's no way to prevent that from happening. This is an adult show. This is not meant for children. This is meant for mature audiences only. Okay. What? Decadent? Suck it in? That sounds like decadent. Slow down, young lady. Talking so fast. Slow her down. Oh, not reverse. What am I doing? 85. Slow her down. Yeah. Definite? I hear it. I don't know, man. Decker, definite. Just another interesting word. We'll just keep going. Appreciate all the suggestions.
And right now it's saying 4 volts, but I'm also near electronic device. The milligauss should go up because we're using a cell phone and it's got battery operated lights on it. So of course it's going to read something.
That's all a voice right here.
Something.
Jeez. I don't think we're going to be able to ascertain it, but I'll jump in there and see if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to clean this one up or not. Oh, that is creepy. That just sounds dark. I hate to admit it. This one sounds benevolent. Benevolent, not benevolent. Oh, I'm sure you do, Yvonne. Dehiss. No, don't dehiss. Don't do that one. I'll better get something. That's what I hear. I'll better get. Y'all better get. Home. Y'all better get home. No. This isn't the first time that we've actually been told to go home. Oh, man. I love the challenge, my friend. I love it. We got told in the hospital. I need to review that footage because Marty was there. I believe Marty was there. Or I know that Logan was up there, and it was me and Haley and Logan at least. I don't know if Marty was there or not. I think it was like the second night we were in the hospital, and it said go back to Sykeston, like clear as day. Go back to Sykeston. Go back to Sykeston. No, I mean obviously now the spirit's nowhere from Sykeston, which is nuts. I mean it. He is. Oh my gosh, I can't wrap it. I mean, does that not sound aggressive? Y'all better get home. Yeah, we'll cover that one like after October. I really want to focus on Blood Steps because this place is super haunted, and Commerce Manor, which is coming up after Blood Steps, and then we may throw in a Forest Hotel event. I'm talking to Zach Winey right now, the owner of the Forest Hotel. If everything goes as planned, there'll be another event at Forest Hotel and Morehouse. We'll see. Wow. Really? Y'all better get home. No. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back and I'm going to speak to you directly, Spirit. If in fact we can talk, let's have a conversation. Why are you telling me to go home? Why do you sound so flippin' evil? I mean, if that's your idea, if that's honestly, it's laughable. If you think that that's going to scare me, dude, I've been shot at. I've had RPGs fired at me. A true story. There are service members that are on Facebook that were there with me. Saw them fly over the convoy that we were in Iraq. I have been there, done that, seen that, have t-shirts. You're not going to scare me. I have God on my side. And if he is with me with a capital H, who could be against us? We just talked about that in our channel this morning. If he is with us, you're not going to intimidate anybody. Well, you're not going to intimidate me.
Good grief.
Yeah, I even said, good grief. Like, are you serious? Because I know that those are voices.
But with her sitting over there, it was spiking. It's spiking in my hand right now. 2.3. She does. Her cell phone is actually right over there. Hold on, I'm not giving it to you.
I was just trying to.
6 volts.
So I was just trying to utilize this secondary EMF device that we have. Mom thought I was handing it to her. But what I wanted to do is debunk, because she was holding it earlier in the evening. And I don't know if the live camera caught that or not, but this device, when it detects this particular handheld battery-operated EMF detection device, detects in volts and milligauss. And if there are dangerous readings, dangerously high readings for humans, the screen will go from this pretty blue, it looks white on the camera because of the quality. It goes like from this pretty bluish white color to red. And I have the alarm turned off and I can't figure out how to turn it back on, but it usually has an audible tone.
I'm not giving it to you.
But I wanted to debunk that nothing on her, we're not planting anything. I don't have an EM pump sitting next to her to make this device have a false reading so it looks like the place is haunted and giving out EMF spikes. We aren't going to falsify evidence ever, 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 ever. I would rather go into an investigation like this and have zero evidence and have to wrap early and just say, hey guys, it's not haunted. But every place that we've been to, just about, because I rely on feelings, we rely on the fact that I'm a sensitive, mom's a sensitive, we rely on those particular sensors inside of our bodies that we have developed from the 1.5 years that we've been investigating to ensure that we aren't going to go into a place that's not haunted. And you can see the device is really not going off right next to her, even right next to a battery-operated radio.
6 volts, 7, 8. You have a 9-volt battery basically sitting in your lap. Is it the flashlight?
Yeah, could be.
Well, it's not on.
What the heck?
What was that? Wait, go back.
Well, it's not on.
What the heck?
Okay, I thought I heard that. They're right there. There's just, what is all this?
You have a 9-volt battery
That's,
basically sitting in your lap. Is it the flashlight?
Well, it's not on.
What the heck?
Well, it's not on.
What the heck?
look at her face. Oh, Mom. That's my mom for you. I need a screenshot of this of like complete and utter shock and terror on my mom's face. Oh man, that's great. All right, I'm gonna save that. Mom in shock. Let's see. I need to browse and put that into one of the 7 hard drives that I have. Let's see here. Put it in the 10 terabyte. Footsteps manner. Okay. All right. What? Off? Yeah, I love my mom. Well, when both of her eyebrows go up, you know something's about to go down. When both of her eyebrows go up, she's got her serious face on, and I like to poke fun at her. She and I have become very close since my father passed away, and my sister has unfortunately been sentenced to Chillicothe Women's Correctional in Chillicothe, Missouri for what she did. So she and I have a very close connection with each other.
Off? Yeah, it's off. Can you turn it on?
That right there is a direct response to what I just asked. Can you turn it on? Let's see if we can.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is exactly right, Mom. That's insanity right there. Copy. All right, let's grab the original and take it into edition. Oh, that's true. You only get one Mom. There are many like them, but that one is mine. Well, why don't you just talk to us? That's the same voice we heard earlier. What is this? At the end, it kind of sounds like he goes. I'm sure that's not what he did, or it, or whatever. Listen to that. That is all one sentence. Denoise again, and denoise. Oh, come on. We can figure this out, right? Look at her. I mean, and this is the reason why we call this electronic voice phenomena, because it literally sounds like a robot is talking to us. I mean, clearly this is not a radio station. Clearly this is not radio interference. This is going across multiple stations. It's 2 point, hold on. 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, almost 40. So we've got about 2 seconds. I mean, Spirit device switches between radio stations, and I've said it 100 million times. We keep it on 250 to 300 milliseconds per suite. Usually, I think on that night it was 300 milliseconds per suite. So it's switching between radio stations at 0.3 seconds, 300 milliseconds. I've got a voice that crosses 2 seconds. Full sentence. Look at her. Y'all can't get me is what I hear. I don't know why I hear that, but that's what I hear. Y'all can't get me. Y'all can't get me. Look at her. Don't look at me. Look at her. Don't look at me. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I can't clean it up any more than that. I've tried. Low tones. We'll master it. Look at her. Wow. At a loss on that one. That is just insane. I mean, it's the same spirit voice that we were hearing earlier, though. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. We're hearing the same spirit speaking. Trying to communicate with us as much as it possibly can.
Wow.
I mean, you just said the flashlight was off, and it's literally repeating this. Are you figuring out how to use that device?
Whoa.
Are you figuring out how to use that device?
Yeah. I hear a yeah there.
Use that device?
I have an idea what this is saying. I don't want to say anything in the chat or on the stream because it may influence what you all hear. But I have an idea what this is saying right here. Any guesses on this one? It's pretty clear to me. I know what I hear. I hear amen. As if someone had just finished praying. Amen. Wow. That is awesome. Whoa, what? Oh, that gives me chills. Oh, that gives me absolute chills. This is a very clear voice. When they come in this clear, this is gonna be phenomenal. Amen. You can hear this right here coming up. Let's see if I can enhance that without messing with the other waveform. About right there. Now let's just enhance this one. So yeah, there's stuff there that you would not have normally known about unless I turn that up. Yeah, this one's great. Ugh. Gosh. Oh, this is giving me chills. Wow. Oh, it's guttural. Hey. There's a voice right after it. Let's try and figure this one out. That right there is what's really creepy is this part. Yeah. Just sounds creepy. I mean, what's making that sound? What does it look like? Yeah. What if it were standing right there? Would we have all run out of the house, afraid for our lives? And if and when that does happen, because it's bound to, they're bound to present themselves right live on Facebook, right? It's going to happen. Just keep watching the channel because it's eventually going to happen. What's going to happen to the live rig and whomever is holding it? Are they just going to drop it? Are they going to use it like a talon to break open the door? I mean, a talon? A baton? Hey, what's up, Logan? Listen, you don't have to yell. It's not necessary. Back away from the device. That's not how you use it. Back away. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I'll walk you through this. You were human just like I am at one point. I know you're not mad. What? I know you're not mad. I know you're not mad. What? Huh. What? Opera? Did you like the opera? What did you like to do for fun? What the heck was that? What is that sound? That sound like a camera? That sounds like an old 35 millimeter camera. Or maybe like a typewriter? Typewriter key. What? Let's see if I'm right. Typewriter. Sound effect. That'll work. That's too fast. Okay, that's a typewriter. Anybody? There's no typewriter in the house. I didn't see one. No one's using one right now. What? It's random. Someone hitting a key on a typewriter. Really? I love it. Oh, man. I promise you, we don't have a soundboard, somewhere off camera. And someone's just like throwing in random sound effects. It'd be pretty funny. We're very sophisticated, but we don't have that kind of technology. I will tell you this. When we were at Scott City for Monty Cassie's garage, and his shortly after his son passed away, trying to find answers for him and his family, we had been accused of planting, believe it or not, planting voices in the spirit box, like it's a database, like it's a word database, or perhaps that there was somebody off-site with a radio and was radioing in words into the spirit box. We were using the spirit box that Monty Cassie bought himself, like personally bought from the spirit box store, wherever you buy them, spirit box place. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, so we got a typewriter sound, which is neat. I'm enjoying it. Because someone's obviously typing. I mean, it sounds like it's right by the camera too, like it's in the middle of the room.
Like baseball?
Now he just said that was him.
Like baseball?
Maybe that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can debunk that sound. I don't know how we can debunk that sound because that's a typewriter. And I don't know what Monty was doing at the time to make a typewriter sound. I seriously doubt that was him. But listen to this reaction. Yeah. Yeah. Because I asked him if you like baseball. You like baseball? Yes. I love it. It's a great answer. Perfect. That lets us know, as paranormal investigators, that we are in fact listening to or interacting with an intelligent spirit.
Yes.
What did Mama Joe do?
Yes. Who was your team? Was it the Cardinals?
Yes. What?
The Cubs?
Well, we are in Illinois, so one would gather it could be the Cubs. Or it could have been the Browns. Wasn't that the team before the Cardinals? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there a team in St. Louis called, like, the Browns before the Cardinals? We're talking, like, a long time ago. St. Louis Browns. Team before the Cardinals. No, baseball. No, not. St. Louis Perfectos. I didn't know that. almost positive there was another team. So I can't even type. That's not right. That's not. It was the Browns. Okay, that's what I thought. But I never even heard of the Perfectos. Browns. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure. Okay. It sounds like he says you think. Like being a smartass. Like, is your team the Cardinals? And he's like, you think? Could it be? You think? Could it be? I love my job. I love it. What? What is it? What's... Yeah. Someone's whispering, yeah. Let's turn it up. I don't know why I'm whispering. Maybe they won't hear me if I whisper. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this? Blah, blah, blah. What are they saying? This whole conversation's happening right now. What is this? Blah, blah. It's literally what it sounds like he's doing. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's probably what I would do if I'm if and when I'm on the other side and I'm trapped. And I hope that does not happen. And there are investigators trying to investigate where I'm at, and I'm haunting that location. I am going to troll the hell out of the investigators and just say random things like purple cheesecake bandwagon Pumperdink. And then watch them like, what? Wait, what did he say? What is that? What does that even mean? Or are we able to inflect humor on the other side? That's if, that's if, right? Our conscious mind exists to the other side. And I believe that it does, right? I fully believe that it does. And if it does, those that know me and know me the best and know me well, know that I'm a smartass. I'm sorry. I've been shot at too many times to be too serious about who I am. And it's going to be purple cheesecake bandwagon Humperdinck. That's what I'm going to say. Purple cheesecake bandwagon Humperdinck. Put that all together. What do you get? Random words from a haunted house in southeast Missouri. What does it mean? There's going to be some guy streaming going, I don't understand what he means. Blah, blah. Right here. That's the troll. Thanks, Diana. I appreciate you remembering my smart-assness. Diana and I have known each other a long time. Good grief, how long? 2021? Since like 08, 09, 10 maybe? I don't know. Long time.
The Cubs?
So we're not going to be able to... Whatever this is at the end, it just ends. It like cut him off.
The Cubs?
Okay, that sounds like I pissed him off. Like the Cubs? Now, if that was a true Cardinals fan, we might have upset him. Yeah. I am super excited that Far Cry 6 is coming out day after tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm a gamer. I'm still a gamer. I don't think I'm ever going to grow up. I hunt living and dead people for a living. This is what I do. This is, we have a video that I will be releasing, one of our first bounty hunting videos that I'm currently editing right now, where we chased a guy. I'll share this with you all, the 7 that are watching. We chased a guy. Finally found him on the side of the road, walking to his brother's house. Jumped out of the truck, and one of the bounty hunters shot Sorry. He shot the taser and missed the guy. The guy darts off into a ditch, a big ditch. And the other bounty hunter that's right behind him runs over the barbs and trips, gets tased as he's rolling down the hill. I got it all on film. I can't wait to release that. It has nothing to do with the paranormal. It's just funny. What are you saying right now? Why don't you clear your throat? I don't need a recording of death yelling. It's in my memory. Playing Call of Duty. Oh, man. Oh, I don't need click reducer. What am I doing? Denoise. Okay. Let's reverse this because I don't know what he's saying. Reverse. That never gets old, by the way. Every time I say that, it never gets old. Never, ever. Okay. Reverse. Speed duration. So that sounds like it's in reverse now. Yeah, so that doesn't help us. So I ask him, is it the Cubs? Listen, Spirit, if you were a true Cardinals fan, and I mean I'm being honest and sincere here. I'm not being a smartass, I promise. If you were truly a Cardinals fan, and I offended you by asking you if you were a Cubs fan, I was just trying to figure out who your favorite team was. I know that there's a big rivalry between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. I get that. And accusing one of the other of being a fan is like spitting in their face. I did not mean any offense. I'm just trying to get to know you. If you can hear me from there, we're not very far away from Caro. If you can hear me from there, I just want to get to know you so I can tell your story. And I genuinely want to tell your story because I honestly feel that if we are able to communicate with you, then perhaps that level of recognition that happens, that occurs when you know your voice is heard and others hear your voice, and that allows you to let go and purge your earthly possessions and allows you to pass on to the next plane of existence, hopefully into Jesus' arms, because that's what I believe as a Christian. You pass through St. Peter's gate into heaven. If that allows you to accomplish that, then we have done what we have set out to do. And heaven gains another soul. It's that simple. Certainly don't want to upset any spirits. And we're not there to antagonize. Unless it's a dark entity. And that's different, especially if there are children involved and or animals. If I get upset. If you're harming animals and or children, something innocent, anything innocent, it doesn't matter. A goldfish, it doesn't matter. If you're harming something innocent, I take offense to that, and I will flip a switch, and you'll see a side of me that only a few have seen.
They were playing earlier.
They were playing earlier. They were doing very well. That was during their 16-17 game winning streak. 17 or 18.
I don't know if they're still playing now.
Whoa, did that not sound like Hey Scott? Oh. Okay, who's this? And how come I didn't hear it at the time? Hey Scott Poole. Oh, it's got chills. I need to find out who this is. This individual knows me. If you're calling me by my first and last name, that's a little bit more personal. You know what I mean? We're right at the hour mark. I want to clean up this audio, and then I've got to take a lunch break. This one's kind of hitting me hard, though. I mean, that's my name, guys. I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. I remember hearing his voice, as a matter of fact. This is one of those. It's one of the service members I served with. I'm not going to say his name, but we served in Iraq together. And he killed himself when we came home. This is why it's such a big focus for the 22 a day. That the service members that we lose an average of 22 a day. And I'm just going to put this out there now. If you are watching this and need help, help is available at this phone number here. That you're not alone, and you could have called me at any point. You know, he was researching how to hang himself on his computer just a few days before he died. You just got to watch out for the signs, guys. Some of us, when we go overseas, some of us are able to empty out all the sand from our boots. And some of us bring some of that sand back home with us. He brought more home than he needed to. I don't know why he's reaching across the veil there. But clearly he has a connection with me. And he's able to communicate with me at any point. I believe that's heaven's design, right? Maybe he's letting me know that he's okay. But you know what? There were plenty of people that were very upset. And like I said, if you're struggling, if you're watching this video and you're struggling, you don't feel like anybody cares, you're by yourself, there are people out there that will listen. I'm going to end it there. Number is 1-800-273-8255. That's the suicide prevention hotline. We don't need another death, especially a service member. This is Scott Poole with the American Ghost Project. I will be back on in a little bit. Thanks for watching.